first down. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 54 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
Now Henderson. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now. And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. To throw is Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. From the red zone now, Stafford. Quick slant here to Woods. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Throwing again is Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. Tyler Higbee. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on him.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. From the gun, this will be McFarland. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. McFarland running out of the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
It's a first down following a gain of 3. They'll try the air now with Watson. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On second down, McFarland. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Watson. He's got the hook up with Conley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. Desmond King, ex of the Chargers and Titans, in on the stop. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, this Week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, there's now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not really much of an advantage. You might be playing well, now it slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
On second down, back to Henderson, shedding the tackle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. To the right side, this is Henderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll run on first down. Henderson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Jordan Jenkins in there to bury him for a loss of 11. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Stafford. That's taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time 12 yards on the pass play. They begin the drive with McFarland. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's McFarland. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Out of the gun, Watson. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down now, McFarland. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. They run the counter. McFarland. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
2 yards, good enough for a first. On the give, this is McFarland. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away. McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Anthony McFarland with touchdown number 12 on the year. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The throw right sideline here is complete. Stafford on third down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could... That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And now in RPO, everything happens so fast, and as a defender, you can't get stuck trying to figure out what's going on. That time he had it figured out in a flash, and he was able to make a beeline to the receiver and make the play.
From the 30 on second down, Watson. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. On first down, Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Leonard Floyd was the number 9 overall pick in 2015 by the Chicago Bears out of the University of Georgia. Spent 4 seasons with Chicago, but had his best year yet with the Los Angeles Rams in 2020. A career high, 10.5 sacks.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And they start the second half with Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. We talk a lot about setting the a carry by Henderson to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Henderson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
When we talk about defenders specifically in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run here with Henderson. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On second and goal, Stafford looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Woods will say he should have had it, but now it's third and goal.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Here's Stafford. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
And that's the kind of stand all defense.
On first down, they'll start with McFarland.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
McFarland once more.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
On first down, McFarland.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. A shotgun snap for Watson.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. On first down, McFarland, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Watson.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Pierre Desir. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Now a handoff, Henderson. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 21. Now it's Stafford. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Here's Watson. Into the secondary, past the 40.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To the air yet again, Watson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Watson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Watson now to throw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Throwing again on second down. Watson.
He'll check this down to Johnson.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And it's caught. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1 from the 2. On the ground, it's McFarland. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line.
Again, McFarland.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back. Stafford.
He'll get this underneath to Henderson.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Stafford. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. Play action. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Stafford looks to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jordan Jenkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit...
On 1st and 10, Watson.
And he'll get this underneath to David Johnson.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Watson. Here's Johnson with a reception. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson.
Again, it's Johnson.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. To throw is Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.